Hello everyone, welcome back to Exambee. You may subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss updates on our upcoming videos. Here we are on day 4 of the 50 days 50 questions series for RBI DEPR Phase 1 examination. If you haven't watched the previous videos of day 1, 2 and 3, I would definitely urge you to go to the playlist on this channel and watch the earlier videos in order to prepare 50% faster. So let's start with the question for day 4. If the elasticity of demand is -2 and the price charged by the firm is ₹10 and quantity sold is 15 units, what is the learner's monopoly power? The options are 0.5, -2, 3, -0.5 or 2. If you know the answer, pause this video and answer this question and then proceed forward. So let's look at what is given in the question. We are given elasticity of demand, which is -2, the price which is charged by the firm, which is 10, and the quantity sold, which is 15 units. So what is the learner's monopoly power? Now in such questions, there is a concept which is given by learner, which is also called the learner's index, which says that in order to calculate the monopoly power of a firm, you find out the difference between the price and the marginal cost of the product and you divide it with respect to the price. Okay, this gives you the monopoly power of the firm. Now, if you look at this question, what I wanted to highlight is that you do not know the marginal cost, right? Only price and the quantity sold and the elasticity of demand is given to you. So how are you going to now calculate the learner's index of monopoly power? So for this, remember this relationship between the marginal revenue and the price. The relationship was that the marginal revenue is equal to price times 1 minus 1 upon elasticity of demand. I've derived this relationship in my day 2 video. If you haven't watched that, I would definitely ask you to go and watch it and then come back. Okay, so here now we know that the equilibrium condition for a monopolist is that the marginal revenue shall equal the marginal cost. So this means we can write this as marginal cost to be equal to price times 1 minus 1 upon elasticity of demand. Now you plug in this here in the learner's equation, learner's index of monopoly power. So what do you get? L would be equal to price minus price times 1 minus 1 upon elasticity of demand, and this whole thing divided by P. Right, now you take the price outside. What are you left with? You are left with 1 minus 1 upon elasticity of demand, right? And this will be a plus sign here divided by price. These two cancel each other out and this also goes away. Ultimately, the learner's index of monopoly power is the reciprocal of the elasticity of demand. Now also remember that we had already incorporated the negative sign of elasticity of demand here when we derived this relationship between the marginal revenue, price and elasticity of demand. So this here you have to ignore the elasticity of demand in order to calculate the learner's index for monopoly power. So directly by plugging in the value for elasticity of demand, we know that the learner's index for monopoly power would be 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5. So this is your answer. 0.5 is the learner's index of monopoly power. Okay, it tells that how much power the monopoly has in order to charge the price over the marginal cost. Now I have one question for you. You must reply in the comments that when the learner's index of monopoly power is equal to 0, what do you think it signifies? Which form of market structure are we in when the learner's index of monopoly power is 0? Please reply in the comments and attempt the mock test on our website also for your preparation for RBI DEPR, and watch this playlist for 50% faster preparation. If you have any other queries, You can call us on this number or you can email your doubts. Thank you. Keep preparing.